what a rampant start from Wang Xinyu.
Alexandra Eala didn't just defeat Wang Xinyu in Rome. She sent a message to the entire tennis world. Under the towering marble statues of the Foro Italico, on the slow red clay that exposes every weakness and rewards every ounce of discipline, the 20-year-old Filipina delivered one of the most commanding performances of her young career. The scoreboard read 6-4, 6-3 in just 1 hour and 26 minutes, but the numbers barely captured the brutality of what unfolded. This wasn't simply a win at the Italian Open. It was revenge, redemption, and a declaration that Alexandra Eala is no longer a promising prospect. She is becoming a genuine threat to the elite of women's tennis. Rome's clay courts are unforgiving. They strip away easy power and force players into long, exhausting battles of patience, movement, and mental toughness. In this arena, rankings mean very little if you cannot survive the physical and psychological grind. Wang Xinyu arrived as the 31st seed, fresh from a first-round bye and favored by many analysts to overpower the Filipina once again. Earlier this year in Auckland, Wang had narrowly escaped Eala in a painful 3-set semifinal, a defeat that left scars on the young Filipina's confidence. But this time, on clay, the entire dynamic changed. Eala walked onto the court looking calm, focused, and completely prepared to flip the script. From the opening games, it became obvious that Eala had built a perfect tactical plan. Wang's flat, powerful ground strokes, so dangerous on faster hard courts, lost much of their effectiveness on the heavy Roman clay. Eala used her left-handed topspin brilliantly, constantly forcing the Chinese star into uncomfortable positions and dragging her far outside the court. Every rally felt like a slow suffocation. Wang tried to hit through her, but Eala's footwork, defense, and relentless consistency turned every exchange into a nightmare. The Filipina slid effortlessly across the surface, retrieving impossible balls and sending them back with even heavier spin. The statistics reveal just how dominant Eala was. She created 11 breakpoint opportunities and converted 7 of them, an astonishing number in a straight sets match against a seeded opponent. Wang's serve completely collapsed under the pressure. Even when the Chinese player landed her first serve, she won only 36% of those points, a disastrous figure that showed how aggressively Eala attacked from the return position. Time after time, Eala stepped inside the baseline, taking returns early and firing deep shots at Wang's feet before the rallies could even settle. At the same time, Eala's own serve was rock solid. In one of the most impressive details of the match, she committed 0 double faults despite the pressure of the occasion. Her first serve percentage remained high throughout the contest, and when she missed that first delivery, she trusted her heavy left-handed kick serve to keep her safe. That second serve repeatedly jumped high into Wang's backhand, forcing awkward contact and weak replies. Eala won an incredible 62% of her second serve points, showing a level of composure and maturity far beyond her age. The first set was chaotic and emotionally intense, filled with momentum swings and multiple breaks of serve. Wang managed to break Eala 4 times, which would normally be enough to control a match. But every time Wang found a breakthrough, Eala immediately answered back. She refused to surrender momentum for even a moment. Her heavy topspin forehand constantly pushed Wang deeper behind the baseline, opening angles for clean winners down the line. Eventually, Eala's relentless pressure earned her the opening set 6-4. By the second set, the physical and mental damage on Wang became visible. Her movements slowed, her shoulders dropped, and her confidence faded. Eala sensed weakness immediately and tightened her grip on the match. She won 4 consecutive games during a devastating stretch that completely broke Wang's resistance. Every rally was now controlled by the Filipina's rhythm. She dictated direction, pace, and court positioning with the calm authority of a veteran clay court specialist. Wang looked trapped, unable to escape the endless pressure coming from the opposite side of the net. Match point perfectly summarized the entire performance. Eala served wide, forcing Wang into the doubles alley before calmly stepping inside the court and crushing a ferocious inside-out forehand winner. Wang barely moved. The ball exploded past her, and the Roman crowd erupted as the scoreboard confirmed a 6-4, 6-3 victory. Eala's reaction was remarkably controlled, just a raised fist and a composed glance toward her coaching team. There was no wild celebration, only the quiet confidence of a player who knew she had executed her mission flawlessly. What makes this victory even more powerful is the journey behind it. At just 13 years old, Eala left the Philippines and moved to Spain to train at the Rafa Nadal Academy, sacrificing a normal childhood to chase an impossible dream. The brutal training on clay courts in Mallorca shaped her into the player she is today. She learned to embrace long rallies, physical suffering, and relentless discipline. Against Wang in Rome, all of that work became visible. While Wang faded physically in the second set, Eala looked stronger with every game, bouncing between points with energy and intensity. For the Philippines, Eala represents something far bigger than tennis. In a country dominated by basketball and boxing, she has become a symbol of possibility for millions of young athletes. Every time she steps onto the court, she carries the hopes of an entire nation eager to see one of its own compete with the world's best. Her rise is inspiring a new generation of Filipino players who now believe that global success in tennis is truly possible. This victory in Rome was not just another result on the WTA calendar. It was a warning shot to the entire tour. Alexandra Eala showed complete tactical intelligence, elite physical conditioning, and remarkable mental strength against a top 35 opponent. She avenged the heartbreak of Auckland in the most emphatic way possible and proved that on clay, she can dismantle elite players with ruthless precision. As the sun set over the statues of the Foro Italico and the red dust settled on the court, one truth became impossible to ignore. Alexandra Eala is no longer simply a rising star with potential. She is evolving into one of the most dangerous young players in the world. The rest of the field in Rome has been put on notice. The Filipina prodigy is not here to gain experience anymore. She is here to win.